kind of gonna hang for a minute, y'all. If anyone's here yet, it's me, Forest Mommy, on October 30th, 2022, with Hex and his
What up?
kitty. She's around somewhere.
He's on my
And
bed.
Paul, the producer, hopping on with us now, who thought he wasn't gonna be here, but he's here.
Oh, I barely made it.
Don't ever
Pretty
feel like you
much.
have to, but I'm glad you do.
I wanted to. I'm happy to say that everything I needed to get done this morning went relatively smoothly, and now the truck is ready for any deer that wants to cross its path.
Oh, did you put that thing on it?
Oh yeah,
Cowcatcher?
me and my dad fabricated the mounts, and then got it all hooked up. I'm working on getting what you just sent me that you wanted.
Yeah, this is at the Mises Caucus party last night. Look who showed up. If you can get it, he'll pull it up. We had a very special guest.
Oh, we're not even close to me pulling it up. Just give me a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Reed may have had the wrong time, everybody, but we'll whatever happens, happens.
Did you message him?
Yeah, I messaged him. So it's all good. We're just as good and important. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I guess I could say too, I'll put out some upcoming guests we have as Rose Pinochet next week. And then Clint Russell, Welsh podcast, and Armed Ape coming up in the future. So.
Oh, you talked to him, Dave?
Yeah, he's gonna come on in November.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone's week been?
Average to me, to be honest.
Thought it was shitty. Thought it was really shitty. And then in the fourth quarter, with seconds left on the clock, it became really fucking awesome. So
yeah,
the Elon
really
clip.
awesome. No, not even Elon. It has nothing to do with that. I hit a deer on Wednesday. Well, you know that, Hex. I hit a deer on Wednesday. I don't think you know the update. My insurance company, because they don't have. I have like military insurance. They don't have anything in the Upper Peninsula. So when they totaled my car out. They totaled it out, and to pay me, they didn't know how to give me the value, so they figured the closest office they had was Chicago. So they booked my car what it would be worth in Chicago. And nice. my car is worth a lot more in Chicago than it is the Upper Peninsula.
Right.
So I am going to be debt free this week whenever I get the check cut from the insurance company. I'm paying off. The only thing I got, the property's paid off. The only thing I had left was the barn, and the insurance check will cover the barn. The truck now, I've got a brush guard for the front of it. And
you upgrade. You had money to upgrade it.
Yeah. So.
Look at that.
My week turned around big time.
Like Hotep Jesus said, maybe it'll be bad or maybe it won't. You know?
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Welsh Republic. Man, it's slow this morning. Where is everybody?
Wild and crazy night. Hey, by the way, for those who are cross-platform of our Saturday show who watch, I want to thank you. We're getting hundreds of views on Rumble. Like, we went from getting 20 to 30 to getting like 250 to 300.
On Rumble?
So for those of us who are following over there, or for anybody who's new, we promoted this show too, as always, because, we fam. But anybody who's crossover, thank you guys for watching and then boosting us up over there. It's really appreciated. I've now made like 8 cents on Rumble, so I'm pretty pumped.
And follow
Subscribe to Sibling Revelry Podcast.
And follow Forest Mommy on Locals and Sibling Revelry on Locals. And Hex has got to get Locals too. Look who showed up at the Halloween party. It was Biden, baby.
Oh, he has more hair. He has more hair than Biden.
I know. He's actually more cognitive too.
Yeah, and I think his sniffing at children would not be judged so harshly.
No, he's so cute. That kid is so adorable. He's always come to our. So she said he's 16 months old, and like pretty much when we started fighting, her and her husband have been in the Mises Caucus forever. But once we started fighting the mandates, like he came to the meetings. He was a tiny baby, so he's come to all our parties. He's getting so big. Oh, and his dad was the Secret Service, so his dad had like the little earpiece in and stuff. Yeah, he does got more sense.
Oh, is this his dad right here?
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was great. He's so cute.
He's a cute kid.
Yeah, he's adorable. He's a based kid too. Hey, Bob. Yeah, he would make better decisions because he was like, "I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap." And so the spot where we had the party, his mom works there, so she has an office. So she went and put him up to bed at one point to nap. But it was a good. We didn't have a huge turnout. So last night was just Mises Caucus. It wasn't LP Colorado, but we had a good time. I like it. It's fun to like hang out with cool people, you know.
That's my fault. I
cool.
apologize.
You should apologize.
I did.
I didn't even think you were going to be here, and you're here. Love it.
I made it.
I missed you guys last night. I'm sorry.
No worries. I am not mad about it whatsoever. You were at a party.
I know. I feel bad though, because like the last couple weeks, I've actually had shit to do. I haven't done shit for like months, and then every time you're having a thing, it's like, we'll get
We
back
do our
on
shows
track
on
here.
Saturdays. We are totally comprehending that people have regular lives going on.
I wouldn't call mine regular, but yeah, I at least left the house, which was great.
Gosh, did you go as a nun? Was that what you ended up going as?
Yeah, so I like my nun outfit is like my kind of go-to because it's basically a dress, and I have all the pieces to it. So I went as a nun, and normally Mr. Forrest Mommy goes, he didn't want to go. He doesn't like going to those events, funny enough, but he didn't want to go. So Hayden, who's been on before, Hayden was the yacht captain in our anniversary show. So he went as the priest. So it was a good time. And poor Hayden. Hey, Joe. Hayden's car got stolen on Friday.
No.
Whoa.
But they ditched it like 3 blocks from his house. Like literally like right away. Because he says it's kind of a piece of crap. So it probably started doing something and they were like, ah, shit. So it worked out. He got his car back. And it's not like they didn't wreck it or anything. But now he has to figure out how to get it started because whatever they did messed it up. So. Hey, Joe. How's everyone in the chat doing? It's Halloween Eve, huh?
Yep.
Oh, Bob. Yeah, I did get pictures of it. Here, I'll text it to Paul to pull up.
Halloween's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Discord
Yes, it
them to me. Discord them to me.
Oh, is Discord better?
Yes, because I can pull it up on the computer. I can't pull text up on the computer.
Okay.
Tracy and Nun Mommy.
And with the text, I don't want to mistakenly put one of your nudes up. So, okay.
Have I texted you nudes?
No, but if you wanted to, that'd be cool.
I figured.
Nobody here would be mad.
I'm gonna put up the Halloween food I made last
Oh,
week.
and I do want to make a correction. Our guest last night, because I didn't know anything about her before I met her. She's not a comedian, but she runs in like the compound media circles.
Right. Yeah.
She's a nurse.
Your brother
She's a nurse
texted.
Okay, she's a nurse in Colorado. She was really awesome.
Oh, what's her name again?
Her name is KB.
Okay.
I don't know if she has any other social media platform other than Twitter, but like we're doing the dance of like, okay, we don't know her, let's get to learn. And within 3 minutes of the show starting, she dropped. Are we past 10 minutes?
Yes,
she dropped
10 minutes.
faggot. She dropped faggot, and we were all like, money. She's like, we're good. And then as soon as she said it, she goes, "Oh my god, can I say that?" We're like, we're happy you did. we are extremely pleased that you did.
We're glad you did. Well, good. Me and her off to get hooked up then.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Right, like I know she knows Frankie, like from Chrissy Mayer's Wet Spot. I don't know. I don't watch that show, but like she's been on a couple shows with him. She's awesome. She's funny as hell.
Good. I'll have to watch that later today. Yeah. So what else going on? It's gonna be November. Do you guys want to? I mean, we're kind of doing it now, but do you want to do a Wednesday stream this week?
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it. We still haven't thought of a name. I'm not good at names. Paul is, though.
You want me to put the charcuterie board up? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, for Bob to show him that. What I mean.
Share. Present. Screen. This one. Share.
Ooh, fancy.
There
I
you
see
go,
you
Paul.
made the cheese dip again.
Yeah, I called it
That's
zombie
so good.
brains. It's
So
so
good.
easy too. And we were thinking it would be really good just to make for breakfast to put on like potatoes and shit. Oh, Joe, you did? Is it on your YouTube, Joe? I'll have to make sure we watch it later. Is the lights too bright? Is it too bright on me?
No, you're
Nah.
good.
You're fine.
I'm
Glowing
just
like you're
shiny.
pregnant.
I'm just gonna be shiny. That's just how it goes.
What did you say, Paul?
What? What?
What did he say?
I said you're glowing like you're pregnant.
Oh. I wish I was doing the activities to get me pregnant, but yeah, it's all right.
Don't we all?
Wait, you were or weren't?
I said I wish I was.
That's a choice thing there.
Not by me. Well, kind of, but yeah, not really.
If you were like Paul, I'd have sex with you. If you came out to Colorado right now, I'd buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can always, make it happen, but I'm just too picky. That's how it goes. I might be out of town the first Sunday in December, but I'm not sure yet. So just FYI. So you guys might have to, if you want, you could do a solo show again without mommy. We're all kind of low energy right now. And sorry, everybody, our guest isn't here.
I'm just like trying to get everything set up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Just have Reed covered it on. We don't know where he is.
And it might be my fault, but it's not quite.
What was the mix like? Did he think it was like, what time zone is he in?
Well, I told him 2 Eastern, but then I noticed I had the wrong time on the link. But so I don't know if he looked at the link time, but probably not because it was just in his thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Everyone just has to deal with us. Sorry. How's my internet too right now? Decent?
Gucci. Yep.
It was so good at the other house, and that's on like a fucking satellite
Yeah, you're you're coming in like 1080p.
right now. Okay, good. I rebooted the thing before we started, so
Told you.
that might be the trick. I used his outlet. Oh yeah, Joe. Now you have a little more time on your hands. Start focusing on that stuff. Everyone go follow Joe Morgan. And you guys still have your YouTube, right, Paul? But you're just not broadcasting stuff on it.
Correct. Yeah, we're just not broadcasting it. We were gonna do clips, but clips are Doug's department, and we all know how that goes.
Shout out, Doug.
But so we got some big stuff planned and in the works. Hopefully, we're gonna start putting up more clips on the YouTube. Doug just found an old hard drive from like 10 years ago of like when he was in his state of addiction and just making stupid videos and like live journal inputs and stuff like that, and he's reading it and he's feeling pretty cringe about it, which I think is awesome. We're gonna start releasing that as locals exclusive stuff for locals members,
Nice.
which I think is gonna be really funny. Like he had this really funny one where like it's him 10 years ago, so he's wicked fat, like right when he started his addiction, and like he's listening to like spacey music, and he's just staring at the camera like like it's like hold on. He's just like staring at the camera and the music is playing and he's got like the glazed eyes, like, and after 30 seconds he goes, "Am I Hunter S. Thompson?" And then it just goes black. And then it just goes to black. Fucking hilarious.
I bet
That's
those are
funny.
hilarious.
Thompson? Yeah. And it's funny because when you see him, like how big he was, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit! Did you shit ton of weight?" What's funny is he was fat, he got hooked on drugs, lost all the weight on drugs, was like crackhead skinny, and then as soon as he got off drugs and came back to the Midwest of the land of beer and ranch dressing, he ballooned right back up, gained all the weight, and then over the last year and a half, he's lost it all. But now he's healthy. Like,
Right, it's healthy weight loss.
yeah, I
That's
drank a
good
whole
for
bottle
him.
of wine and a 6-pack of beer last night.
He did?
I did.
Oh.
Oh, he was hammered. He didn't make it to the end. It was a Doug doesn't make it to the end. He was so close. We got to final thoughts, and he was like, we had Alice on by that point, and he's like, Alice is like, I got what cold. Let me think. And Doug goes, all right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to throw up. Can I just get my final thoughts so I can leave? And we're like, yeah, go ahead. I'll
I
be
know the
right
feeling.
back.
Okay. Anarchy file. You get that about when just shit fails, but that's like the one thing about living rural is the internet is not always great, but they're getting better at shit. Like some of those satellite ones, the one down at the other house is really nice, so it just cuts out once in a while.
Right.
Joe ordered new gun parts he's wanted forever. He's joining the Optics Cut Club on Carry Gun soon. Nice. You got any gun projects you're working on, Hacks?
I still got to finish this AR. I think I showed it when it came in, but I did get the new lower receiver that I got to put together. But I've had a bunch of other expenses to worry about, so I haven't been able to give that the attention it needs.
Yeah. So one thing about guns, man, everything's just costly.
Everything, like not just guns, like
Everything in the world is
everything.
costly. Fucking crazy. Crazy world, man. Let's see. Oh, Monica Perez says she wants to come on again sometime. So either we'll do it with me and Alice, or maybe on a Wednesday she could come on. It'll be fun. She says she's drinking again. So
Sorry, had to call my mom. She was trying to call me.
Who's drinking again?
Who's drinking?
Oh, Monica Perez, because she was not drinking for a while. That's why she didn't want to come on Scissor Me Timbers, you know. And
So she is drinking again?
yeah, she gave up. She was trying to fit in a
like-
dress or something. So she's cut out alcohol, but
What?
then she
Do I know her?
you know Monica Perez? Oh, you should follow her. She's amazing. She does deep dives on stuff. Yeah, she's hilarious. She was on a Scissor Me Timbers with me and Alice a while ago.
Well, then I'm
But
sure I know who she is. There's a lot of Monica Perez's in this world, by the way.
She was. I saw the pictures that scrolled. She's that dark hair one.
Which you could you saw so this one right here?
Yeah, that's her. She's on and she's on Twitter, Monica Perez Show. That first one.
Okay, a little smoke show.
She's fun. She's really silly and smart. So she used to do like radio in Georgia for years and years, and then so she obviously got did the podcasting once that started, and then she's not like she actually does deep dive and research shit and stuff. So like the whole Boston bombing, she's got like I've learned a lot of that from her about how that's probably a fucking fake and all that stuff. She knows so much. She was on Robbie not too long ago, and they were talking about like AOC, Stacey Abrams, and all these people who are just picked from like private high schools and then groomed up into these positions. And Monica was saying she grew up basically where AOC supposedly grew up, and she's like, I would sound like that, like she just knows it's all fake. I don't know if we talked about this on Wednesday too, but the part of the problem they pointed out every time AOC changes her accent, like they had all the videos right after. It was so funny. She's like, listen, and then like another one she was trying to talk kind of like she was black, and then like it was just what a fucking fake ass bitch.
They all do that. Hillary Clinton did that shit. She like go somewhere in the South, and then suddenly she's got a Southern accent.
Hey y'all.
Yep.
You better look at
sometimes will
Washington.
pair it. I'll sometimes pair it, but it's not to be like, sometimes I just can't help it. Like if I go to Chicago, I'll start sounding more Chicago-y, but they're just fucking fake. Are you guys excited to vote in your midterms?
Michigan's got Prop 3, and if anybody here lives in Michigan who's watching, please, I would never tell you who to vote for. I would never tell you to go out and vote. If you're one of these, I don't vote. But please, it's very rarely we actually get to vote on a constitutional amendment for our state. Please go out and vote down Prop 3.
What is Prop 3?
Okay, what it mainly is the abortion. It's abortion legalization. That's what the bill is. If that's what it is, I wouldn't give an opinion on it. But the way they wrote it, they snuck in that you could trans your kids, surgeries, and medication without parent consent. But it's being billed as the open abortion because abortion's illegal in Michigan now that Roe v. Wade was struck down by law. So what they did was
add that shit in. Like why?
Because they see their time. They see their time is now.
I mean, that's all the bills. I love that Thomas Massey tried to pass a bill to say that like bills can't be longer than so many pages and shit. But of course, they didn't pass that bill. Oh,
I think Rand
bullshit.
Paul tried to get a bill passed where they had to actually read what's in these bills before
Yeah.
voting on them.
Remember that one too. I have so many people to vote for here, but whatever. We were talking about that last night. Hey, Buxom.
Hey, Buxom.
What up?
I know I've been talking to, because I'm actually maybe gonna actually have a position on the Colorado LP doing outreach, so planning parties. I was like, I have the time. I'm good at that shit. Blah blah blah. But then I was like, we were talking about running, and I'm like, well, if I run for something, I'm going full Jeremy Kaufman. Like, I will go fucking like,
War is retarded.
yeah, like I will not hold back. So
I don't mean to rub this in, horse mommy. And I swear to God, I've been on a crusade. Hex can back me up on this to try to get you back on Twitter. But Twitter has been a magical place this weekend.
I know.
It has been such a like so much hate. Like I have not gone to anybody's page and interacted with anybody. I'm just posting my shit, and it's amazing all the hate that's coming at me, and I love it. Because if you want to piss them off, tell them to go fuck themselves, and then stop replying to them. I don't block, I don't mute, and I just love that my mentions are filled up with people yelling at me, and they're just getting no response, and they're getting pissed that they're not getting a response, so they keep responding. Very similar to two people I know with a certain Prince Joffrey.
Oh yeah. Hi to our hate watcher Joffrey, if you're watching. Hello.
Blow me.
Blow me.
You got to put
Stop
a
being
comma,
creepy
a
and trying to
please,
get into
and a
people's
question mark,
heads.
Hex. Is that it's okay? Blow me, please.
I could for a second. I consider saying you're a faggot.
Oh God! If you want to hear no words, go over to Rumble, watch our show. We just filled it with no words. And Hex, because you opened the can 2 weeks ago, we're letting her fly. Hard R.
Me and Mr. Forest Mommy said the hard R the other day a couple times, just talking about how everyone's saying it. I'm like, ooh, we're being bad.
Like everybody pictures like racists like sitting in their dining room table with the lights off, staring at each other. They just go.
It's so funny because they're like, oh, they're like, they make the word so much more than it is. They're like, this is a dangerous
give it the
word.
power they desperately don't want it to have. The people who don't allow words to be said are the ones who give the words the power they don't want it to have.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't let it bother me.
Yeah. And if I heard and I said this last night, a mouth noise does not constitute offense. Context matters. If somebody uses any word like fag or the N word or the R word in a disparaging way towards a person of that community, then it is offensive. But to just say the word in a vacuum is not offensive. And I'm pretty sure I ended any hopes of a political career I had last night.
Never
Yeah,
know.
well.
Never know.
I don't know, they get away with worse, so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna run for politics, and it's either gonna be independent or Republican, and then they're gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did it. And what?
Sue me.
I'll do it right now.
They would do that with a bunch of nudes and stuff for me, and I'd be like, or the sparkler button, I'd be like, yeah. I love America that much, and you guys
I owe
don't.
Buxom a soda. Even though we got a 30-second delay, and you didn't. Yeah, I owe you a soda, Buxom.
I remember that even as a kid, because my mother would be so like, we couldn't say suck, and I was like,
We
why
didn't
would
have. That's
why
crazy.
give it that power? Like, don't give it that power. Who cares? Like,
so you were in a really religious house, right? Growing up.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, they were really religious and just strict. Yeah.
We were religious light. Like we were at a church every Sunday. Believe in God. This is the path. This is how you're a good human being. But like, we were like very open. Like, we'll buy you explicit content CDs. Like my brother loved getting rap albums. Like at age 12, with swears that my parents would buy it because they never shielded us from the world. You know what I mean? Our parents, like, as much shit as I give my dad, I'll give him credit. And he was like, "Hey, it's my responsibility to make you an actual decent human being. So I'm not going to shield you from shit that exists. Here it is. This is bad. Do you see this? Watch this. This is bad. This is racist. but it happens in the world and you need to know how to deal with it. Like he taught us shit like that at a young age. When we moved to Florida, I was 11, and he's like, we don't have black people up in the UP. I mean, we didn't back then. We have very few now. And he's like, you're about to see black people. They're no different than you. Their blood is red, just like yours. You know what I mean? They're no different than us. You're going to encounter people who think they are different than us. And you need to know that they're not. Like my dad, I can remember my dad having those conversations with us.
He knew it was important to like show you and explain to you and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hard-R'd all the time. All the time. And now he's like the biggest leftist CNN watcher. Like, we drove by a buffalo farm that's up here, and he's like, the white man eradicating the Native Americans was completely wrong, and I feel ashamed about it. I'm literally sitting in the car like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, we
It's
were
like people
our
have
family immigrated after.
I know when people like have it's okay to feel guilty for other shit, but don't put it like
Yeah,
why
I'm
would you feel
calling it.
guilty about that?
I don't feel guilty about anything that happened before I was alive.
Yeah.
Not a goddamn thing, because I didn't do it. Am I sorry that it happened to those people? 100%. I have no white guilt. None whatsoever. You know why? Because I'm not racist. I truly think we're all equal in the time we live in now. And if there was ever something that the government or any institution was doing that was racist, I'd be the first person on the picket lines. Actually, I'd probably pick up a gun and I would defend people of color's rights before the picket lines. I'm
And
a
it's
man of
always the
action.
government who is the actual racist shit, doing the
Mhm.
racist shit. So stupid.
Not me for the theology, but I support others' right to choose. Yeah, I'm assuming
If
Joe's
you
talking
believe-
about abortion.
If people
Uh,
believe, they believe. Yeah,
yeah.
about religious and stuff. Like
Mhm.
I had like a year or two as an angry atheist, and then I don't. Now I'm like,
I was hardcore into religion up until about 17, and then some shit happened where like my faith fell. I became an atheist for a period, and then I developed my own relationship with my God, my God, in my early 20s, and now I'm just at a good point where like I practice by myself. I do read the Bible regularly, and I have my own set of beliefs. I don't
Yeah.
care if anybody wants to believe in my stuff. I don't force my stuff down anybody's throat. And I'm willing to listen and talk to anybody about anything, but I'm not like
Simple
super
as.
hardcore about it.
Because you can't be like belief is such a thing like that. Like it's just I don't know. But people want to be like, well, I don't believe it, so you can't believe it or whatever. And I'm like, you can't like control what other people believe. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just
As long as everybody's a good person, I don't give a fuck what you believe in. If you need religion to be a good person, God bless. Great, whatever. But
whatever it
just
takes.
don't be a dildo. Once
yeah, and
you're
if you have to
I
take
don't care who.
lessons,
Yeah,
take
I don't care who your
lessons.
God is. You're a dildo.
Which there are godly people who are dildos. Like it's just gonna happen. That's humanity. Sorry,
Regret that.
sorry our guest didn't show up, but we're important too. It might be.
I'm not. You are.
No, yes, you. What are you talking about? You're my. Don't talk about my friend like that. You're very important.
I did notice that in the Discord. I was like, "What the hell? Mommy's Rules got an update." Like that hasn't had an update since the beginning of the server, and I I love how the rules are libertarian squirrel, just don't do illegal shit, and then the next one was my only rule is don't speak badly about yourself. Is that what you posted?
Unless it's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, unless it's fun. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
there you go.
Self-deprecation can be great, but then sometimes it's just don't talk bad about yourselves. You know.
Yeah, Buxom. So sadly, some people do need religion, and you know what? That's okay. Like I said, if you need religion to be a good person and it works for you, cool.
And as we've all seen, like as people have, there are a lot of people who strayed from religion, but then they picked up like the state as their religion, and that's not, that's not good. So like, it's just.
Oh, you were raised Catholic. I've never been atheist, but I have my own beliefs and have since my 20s.
Yeah.
Yep, same boat. So you were raised Catholic, so backdoor? Question mark.
Hold on. Go
I'm joking. You don't have to answer that, Buxom, unless you want to. Welcome back, Hex.
Thank you, sir.
We were just discussing religion and how we've changed our religious views throughout the years.
I heard something about a back door. What was that about?
Oh, Buxom said she was raised Catholic, and I was making a joke. So I said, backdoor? Question mark. And then she responded, "Yep." She said, "I've recovered." LOL. Yep. I will not gonna lie. Drinking 2 liters of red wine, I am pretty fucking dried out right now. But I don't think it's because of that. Sure it is. Sure it is.
I wear a dress again. Keeping it up. Everybody see it? You see my torso?
Just looks like a tank top.
Basically is.
It really does.
But a dress. I like comfy stuff. No, I grew up like all that. I was in church and religious stuff all the time. And I was like, for some reason as a kid, I just knew I'm like, okay, this, even if I don't like believe it, I'm like, there's something good about this and whatever, like. So, yeah, you find me, I'm my own God. I feel like you have to be, whatever your God is, you try to be the best you can be to be like your God or God, whatever it is, right? Like, we should all just try to be the best we can be.
Yep.
Very simplest terms.
How was your week for us, Mommy? We never got your updates. Your deets.
See. Thursday was fun. Me and Hex were on Kyle's show. That was a good time. Then me and Alice had a fucking marathon SMT.
Yeah, I saw that when I woke up the next morning. I even think I woke up to let the dogs out, and I texted you something. I don't even remember what I texted you, and you were like, "Oh, Chrissy Mayer, Content House, starting at midnight." Oh, yeah. It was like at midnight, and you were like, "Yeah, I will once we end the stream." I'm like, "You guys are still fucking streaming?"
Wild.
I was like, "I'm gonna watch Nick Arcana for a little bit, and then I'm going right back to fucking bed."
And I tried to watch some of Chrissy's thing, but right when I watched it was the one girl, and I don't know, she's just not that engaging to me sometimes. And I was like, and then I was tired because me and her, Alice, also talked for like an hour and a half after we got off the stream. So I felt bad. I thought I was gonna end that one early too. Nope.
Yeah, me and Alice talked for a little while last night. It got to the point where I was like, "Oh shit, Alice, I'm sorry, but my dogs have been outside this whole time. I gotta go."
Yeah, but I agree, Buxom. The thing that makes people as mad is when people try to force it on people, and that, of course, when you try to force anything on anyone's brain and a belief, it's you have that reaction sometimes. So I think that's where a lot of the anger comes from.
Organized like today.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's good to just have your beliefs and then build a community around whatever, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, and I went. Can you still hear us, Paul?
Sure can.
So I went to the dentist early Friday morning about my. I have so gross in my mouth. Not gross. It's just a missing tooth, basically. But so I'm going back. We just did a quick thing. So I'm going back Monday. I might even have to get an implant. We'll see.
Force Mommy's getting implants. You heard it here first. FMU
exclusive. Actually, if I make it to like 50 and I'm pretty healthy, I might pop some of those bad boys in just for fun. Why not?
I don't need any others. Just so you know, I don't advocate. I don't advocate for you getting implants.
I know. I would.
I like you just the way you are.
I'm pretty good the way I am. But it would just be kind of fun. But it would probably look a little weird. Like some people can pull them off, and some people it just doesn't look right. You writing any new songs, Hex?
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably always are, aren't you? What's everyone in the chat doing? How's everyone's Sunday?
Hey, there's Alice. Hey, speaking of which.
Alice was tore up last night.
Alice can go, man. Even Hayden, who did I see last night? Yeah, Hayden was watching at the end. He said, "Man, Alice can go." Like, yeah, we didn't go. We go a long time. Oh, that's good, Buxom. What? I thought Jordan Peterson is just a totally super evil dude all around. How could he have helped somebody? What? People. Well, I don't know what you guys want to do. We could end it and then if Reed texts later, we can do it again later. Wait, what?
You're absolutely your call. Like I said, I didn't even plan on being here. I just happened to finish early, grab gas, run home. I jumped right on, and I figured you guys were gonna already be going when I popped in.
We just about were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize for my low energy today. That's
You drank a bottle of wine and a bunch of beer last night, so
yeah, and then I've been literally pounding this aftermarket bush guard and welded the mounts for it.
it's a lot of work. That's work. Yeah, what time did you get up to do that then?
6.
Good for you. Good job being productive.
Early bird gets the. I legitimately, and I'm not saying this to boost you guys. I legitimately got up early because I wanted to get it done because I wanted to be back for this. I enjoy doing this stuff on Sundays.
Yeah, you said like you like doing the producer stuff, and obviously you're good at it. Like when you're posting the like follow, you post the little things and stuff. I love it.
Yeah, it looks professional. You deserve nothing but the best for us, mommy, and you
Yeah,
pay
we're
me
gonna-
handsomely.
Yeah, I'll pay you in nudes. I told Hex right before you got on.
Yo.
I'm like, I never ask people for help. No, Shane, there might have been a time thing. We don't know, Shane. We'll see what happens. I was saying, like, I hate asking for help, but then, like, when you and Squirrel just offered help, I'm like, okay. And I think, like, it's pretty, like, there's a good, like, if you don't want to do something, you're not going to do it, and I'm not going to force, I'm not going to be.
Yeah, we have a pretty simpatico relationship where it's like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. Can you make it happen? And I'm like this, and you give me adjustments, or I offer ideas. I don't know. We just mesh well to get. God, I'll use words one day. Mesh well
We
together.
do. We should be documenting all this because then when we all make it really big and have our own station, and then there's like drama, and we can make it a whole movie about our upcoming.
Eat true Hollywood stories. Boris Mommy started off strong, and then after an addiction to sex and cocaine, it went downhill.
Mark Arts.
It could easily happen.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
I wish I was a sex addict. Jesus Christ. Although then you don't get as much. They don't like get as much. They don't feel as much. It's such a quick release. They don't like enjoy it as much, really. Supposedly. I'm glad you got your truck all set.
Me too. And me and Mike have been having great talks because he's finishing up his grill, and he wanted to see the truck, and so we're nerding out over our fab stuff. His is way more cool than mine. Mine's nothing special, but
your truck?
Yeah.
I just got a message for Reed. He thought it was going to be 2 p.m. Mountain, not 2 p.m. Eastern. So I said, we're still going if you want to hop on. But
all right.
That's what I'm not going to be able to be there for that though.
For what?
I am sorry. When is he hopping on? You said like in 2 hours?
No, I just told him right now we're going right now if he wants to hop on.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
All right, so we might get a Reed Coverdale, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
We'll just hang out. We'll still go to an hour or whatever.
It'll be worth the cost of admission. Elon says he's letting Peterson back and anyone wrongly suspended, but you'll be back too. I have faith. So there's so much mixed messaging. It was, I'm going to bring everybody back. Then it was, I'm going to create a council of wise men to decide who comes back. Then it was, I'm going to bring anybody back. I'm going to bring everybody back that was unjustly suspended. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Did I tell you? When I redid the Desert Daddy, when I reappealed it, the whole thing was different. Like it was different this time from all the other times I did it, because I never had gotten any reason on Desert Daddy, and so it finally like gave me this. It did something, and then it said, if there's anything else you want to tell us, email us back or whatever, and it was like, oh, so I did. I'm like, I think I got banned on this account just for saying groomer. They never told me, and I wasn't calling anyone a groomer. So I don't know. Maybe that would be what I would want. But sorry.
I don't know if I'm getting my other one back because when you file an appeal, they'll email you saying that they've received it. I never got that email. So,
well,
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Why are they gay?
Well, other people will start getting them back already right away. I see all these other people like, oh, I'm not shadow banned anymore. I'm back on. I'm like, what about me?
This is just to show the bush guard on the truck now.
Oh, nice.
You can see the hood on the Impala off there to the side crumpling up. But this is a new bush guard. I can't
nice
wait to
try,
take the beer
dear.
out. Not today.
Oh, good, Shane. Yeah, I hope everybody who if where it was stupid gets back on.
So Hex, how many accounts do you have that are suspended?
Like 8.
Really?
Let's see. I had my original one from 2014. That got nuked twice.
Accelerate?
No, that's that's what it was when I first made it, but then I changed it to Hexogenesis when I got when that got reinstated because the one that I was using at that point got so big that I just switched the handles. Okay, but yeah. And then I had 2. I was still trying to figure out how to get around the Twitter ban, and I fucked up twice before I got it. So there's 2 there, and then there's the one that got really big, that got nuked. Then the one I made right after that got nuked. The one I made after that got nuked. Let's see what else. Then that first one where you were helping us, that got nuked.
Yeah, I remember that. Are you appealing all of them, or are you only appealing certain ones?
I'm just starting with one just to see what happens.
Okay. I would put appeals in for every single one.
I would.
I would do it like I do when I'm trying to date somebody. I would shotgun it, fire as many blasts at a group of turkeys as you can, and then collect whatever falls.
He's not going to be home for an hour, so he won't be hopping on now. But
well, we can schedule him for in the future.
Reschedule. No big deal. No big deal. We can still chat for a bit.
And here's the thing, Buxom. I agree with that statement. I'm sure there's a lot of banned accounts to deal with. You know how you deal with them? Bring them all back. Lay out the rules.
Yeah.
Lay out the rules so everybody can understand them. And don't make them 157 pages of terms of service. Just be like, hey, don't do illegal shit. Don't post child porn. Be free, but don't be stupid. And if you're stupid, we're going to slap you on the hand and give you a 7-day ban. If you continue to be stupid, we're going to give you a 14-day ban. But don't do a lifetime ban. Like, if it's, hey, we got to put you in timeout for 5 months. Okay, 5 months. You know what I mean?
And tell them exactly what they did, too.
Yeah,
they have to tell you what you did. Because like I said, the Desert Daddy one, never, nothing. And that account was so glitchy anyways the whole time. So I don't know.
That is the biggest account you had, though, right? Like numbers, like followers wise.
Yeah. So I mean, if I got both of them back, I would switch that one to Forest Mommy, like Hex did with his old accounts. But we'll see what happens. I think even if I get that back, I'm going to change to the Forest Mommy now because I always had it different because in case it was like tracked to my old Forest Mommy account. But I won't be scared this time, so I'll do the Forest Mommy and they can deal with it. Free speech without breaking law. Yeah, I mean, I don't get this. That's why, like, all the journalists that, like,
hey, Kyle.
The journalists that were, like, all worried about how people are allowed back on. I'm like, you're a fucking journalist. Like, free speech is your fucking thing. So, Reed got the time wrong, Kyle. Sorry. We're going to have to reschedule. He's not home to hop on either, so. Unless we did it later, but then Paul can't be here, so.
I mean, you guys don't let me not being here stop anything. Like,
I don't know. What do you want to do, Hex?
If he can come on later, I'm down.
I'll talk shit in the chat when that goes down. Be like, these motherfuckers wouldn't allow me to come. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. If we can get him later, I can
Oh,
more than willing to come back on.
speaking of guests, can we talk about how beautiful it was to watch Hotep Jesus start a fucking wildfire that the world is talking about right now?
What did you do? I missed this.
Oh my God, Hex. You
He
have not been
said, other
Twittering
people
hard
have to
enough.
say crazy shit first, and then he'll wild out or
When
something.
Elon took over on, what was it, Thursday night or Friday morning? I don't even remember. This has been such a high on Twitter this last couple days. But
Like this is what I
yeah,
it's like
yeah, trend with hard R's been trending on Twitter since Elon took over.
158,000
be-
tweets.
It's because of Hotep Jesus. Hotep posted as soon as he got the official word that Elon took over. He goes, "All right, before I go ham, I'm gonna need somebody as white as Santa Claus to drop a hard R. And when
I saw
and
that.
when I see how you guys fare, then I'll go off." It was something like that, and his comments were just nick.
Hex, he's saying 4 or 5 Eastern. Would you be able to hop on them?
Yep.
All right, everyone who's watching, let's do 5. I'll have to do
I'll
a
let
new
Reed
link.
Coverdale for real this time.
So you guys get to see Forest Mummy and Hex twice today.
Hex, how come you don't offer to pay me in nudes?
Excuse me?
What?
Hex is so sweet. I love Hex. And I love that the whole peen channel was about Hex's peen, but it doesn't have any of Hex's peen in it.
Not even a little bit of anything inkling towards Hex's peen.
Which
But there is
good.
a lot of peen. I do like the new trend of putting your dick up to your Glock and comparing it to your Glock.
Did you see mine with my strap on?
I was really proud of you.
Thanks.
I say proud because I don't know what other word to use.
It's, I don't really like that dildo much though, anyways, but it looks big on the strap on, so. Oh, Lord.
It's a weird channel, man. And it's like a train wreck. Like I never want to go there, but I'm like, I can't not let that stay white. Like I gotta see what's going on in there.
Can't look away.
And everyone's so different too, and I love how it evolved like that. And like there wasn't even many, like I went in a little bit at first, but like there was no girls at first when it started popping off, Hey, Wanna May.
Fuck. Which time? Buxom, Siren. Which time do you want me to go over?
That's how did you ever get banned to begin with? I know one of them. Yeah, and Buxom, yes, on Discord. Lots of dick. All the dick you want. Forest Mom, and we're getting like homemade porn now too.
Oh yeah, they're going wild and out in some of those. I'm like, woo.
I was like, y'all are some brave fucking souls. Do this on OnlyFans and make money.
Right.
Some of them do.
I gotta go check that shit out. Discord usually crazy boring to me. Gotta know what channels to go into.
Yeah, there's a whole. It's
yeah,
Horny Town USA or something is like a bunch
Yeah.
of.
It's Horny Talk, Liber Titties, Hex's Peen, Liber Booty, Liber Booty, yeah, Liber Booty, Thirst Trap, and then I like the Show Off. I like Pets Are Better Than People, and I like the Fall Leaves channel because I'm a nerd like that.
We got good fall leaves this fall, like it was good all over.
And I love when I find the good fall leaf pictures and they say Michigan. I'm like, yup, that's right.
Oh yeah, I follow so many UP Michigan Instagrams and stuff because they're so beautiful. Did you follow Definitely Not Advice on Twitter, Paul? Steph?
No.
I did follow her, but then I got banned. So
should say, I don't know if she's up in northern Minnesota.
Minnesota.
She's got like a lot of acres.
Yeah, she's always looking for her husband. She has like 400 acres.
Yeah.
She's cute. She'll tell you she's like big, but she's got great titties, cleavage, and she's really funny.
I'm down.
She's super funny and fun to talk to.
I'm down. Let's squeeze out some youngins.
Did you
Bring
find her on
population rate
Twitter?
up.
Find her.
No,
and
I
follow her.
didn't. I don't like find.
I remember
Right
at
there.
one point she said she was looking for someone of Italian descent or something, and I'm like, well, I'm out.
She just needs someone because they want to build a house on the property and all that stuff. So
I love that I use Twitter to talk shit and follow hot chicks. I feel like that's what it was designed for.
that's the best thing for it.
What's her name?
It should be definitely not advice, I think. Where is my...
This account is suspended.
No fucking way.
Definitely not. Oh, I put definitely advice. Definitely not advice.
Yeah, one MA was there. Hey, first shot. First shot. Just FYI, everyone who's watching right now, we're actually going to end and then come back at 5 p.m. Eastern, and Reed will join us at that time. We had a time.
Yeah, the time mixed up.
miscommunication.
Yeah.
No biggie. Did you find her, Paul?
Oh. Oh.
She's on Discord too. Oh, it's still not advice. Sorry, still
Yeah,
not
her
advice.
handle is still not advice. I guess she got banned in 1.2.
I'll make it later.
She's back.
Yeah, she's super hot and she's so funny and like smart and based and very. She's not like libertarian, but she's like you. We're just like freedom and all that shit. Like she's always got a lot to say. She's great.
There you go. You just got her a follow. Be proud.
She's fun. She's a lot of fun.
She's got a website. Definitely not advice. Coming soon. Fuck the government. Taxation is theft.
There you go.
That's the website. There's no clickable buttons. She literally owns a domain. Definitely not advice.com. You click on it and it just says coming soon. Fuck the government. Taxation is theft.
Nice.
That's it.
I love it. Too funny.
Copyright 2022. Definitely not advice. Powered by me. Damn it. I love it.
All right. Would you guys want to shut this one down? We'll be back later, or what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
I know Paul won't be back later, but
Yeah, well, don't take it personal.
what?
I said, please don't take it personal. I'm just tired.
You're fired. Fired.
Al,
All right.
me and Alice got into our little pissing contest yesterday, and I'm like, let me walk you through a week, Alice. I wake up at 4:30. I leave the house at 5. I go to work all day. I drive 2 hours home. I'm home by 5:30, 6 o'clock every night. I was like, then on the weekends, it's doing the Saturday show, and then on Sundays, it's the afternoon show with you guys, and then Sunday night is my only time to just be like, you know what I mean? Like,
And it's
That's
yeah,
what-
no, I get Sundays. Like, yeah. Mr. Forest Mom is like, we don't do anything Sunday afternoons because like it's just nice to chill out and get into the week. So all right, everyone who's watching, we'll be back in like 2 hours, Hex and I with Reed Coverdale that time. So
Yep,
first,
he will
yes.
actually be going up.
First, I did not fix my grill. I enforced my grill on my truck, and I did get the bush guard done.
if first I'd been here, he would have saw it. But
Yeah. You showed up late to our party last night too. I'm not mad.
Mm.
All right, you want me to run this outro and get out of here?
Yeah, thanks everyone. We'll see you a little later.
Bye guys. ForestMommy.locals.com.